Hello, YouTube. How are y'all doing? I miss you all. I know I have been gone. I had a lot going on. It's been a lot from receiving awards, attending Christmas parties. So I apologize. Hi, everyone. I am Queen Lily. Thank you for coming to my live. We have a lot to catch up on, because it's just been a lot going on with Donald Trump and his cabinet. Uh, with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Like today, there was a live that they did a ceremony today. Joe Biden and Kamala spoke at it, and Jill Biden, she spoke and talked about how much they appreciate VP Kamala Harris and her husband Doug, and they talked about how much they love each other, and that was real love. Something I don't see coming from the Trump crew and his family. I don't hear love from them ever. No one says, I love Melania. I love Donald Trump. I never heard Melania state that from her mouth at all. But today we're talking about Donald J. Trump, what he has going on with his people. It's so much going on. They're going to be taking away your Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare. Bye-bye. Buenas noches. That's what it's going to be. Good night to Medicaid. Good night to Medicare. Good night to Social Security that we all paid into, but we will not receive. They're gonna take it all away. Thank you for coming to my live. I am Queen Lily. Thank you so much. You are valued. You are welcome. Thank you. But yes, so that's what we're discussing today. Donald Trump, which it would be Donald Trump for a long time because he'll be in office coming January the 20th, 21st. That's Martin Luther King's birthday. So hey, that's where we are. Thank you for coming to my live. I am Queen Lily. We are discussing Donald Trump and Elon Musk, JD Vance, Kamala Harris a little bit because her and Joe Biden, they spoke today. So we're discussing the politics that has to do with America. Okay. Let me take a sip of water. It's a little warm. It was a little chilly earlier here in Atlanta, but now it's warm outside. The Atlanta weather, you could never predict it because it may be outside 78 degrees right now. And then tomorrow to be 40 something. It's unpredictable. Thank you. Red is my favorite color. Yes, red is it always have been. Like my lipstick line is the Red Lipstick Hustler, which I have it on now. And this particular shade is Brave. It's my own lipstick, organic lipstick. Perfume free. Some say perfume free, animal cruelty free, the Red Lipstick Hustle lipstick. That's what I have on right now. So hi Richard, hey King Richard, hey King Levin, hey King Mothman, hey King Eric, hey everyone. Thank you all for coming to my chat. I value each and every last one of you beautiful kings and queens. Thank you. If you would like for me to read your comments, you will have to send me a super chat and I will gladly read it. And also, there's a link in my description if you want to send me a sweet tip. You can send me a tip through a PayPal link. You just click the link and you can send me a tip. Thank you all. Thank you. Hit that like button. So let's go ahead and get started, okay? And I missed you guys. I was gone Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm back. Let's get started, okay? It's a little warm in here. I'm telling you, this weather is crazy here because it was cold earlier. Now it's hot. Atlanta. That's why they call it Hot Atlanta. So we're going to go ahead and get started, okay? Thank you all. I appreciate you. Oh, it's warm. I don't like to be hot, y'all. I do not like it. I'm telling you, I don't like it. I'm going to have to put my hair in a ponytail or something. Because y'all know I'm 51 years old. I'm a woman of age, so we easily stay hot. I remember I used to couldn't stand to be cold. I can take the cold air now. As I've gotten older, I can take the cold air. I can take it. Trust me, I love the cold air. It's too hot. I'm gonna pull my hair back. I can't take this heat. Sorry, y'all. I'm sweating. It's hot. Can't take my hair all down all the time. So bear with me, okay? It's getting a little warm. It's hot in here. Okay. I'm going to show you a video about Donald Trump. So let's get started.
America needs right now is a businessman. Really? This world needs another businessman like Donald Trump needs another coat of orange toner. In the last 250 years, our presidents have been oil magnates, slave owners, and one of them even bought a baseball team. So who do you think's been in charge for the last 2 centuries? Poets? If the American president's a businessman, well, I guess that makes you the customer. And congratulations, you just bought the hope that milk might get a little cheaper at the grocery store, and it only cost you the freedom of the press, the ecological health of our planet, and women's reproductive rights. Call now and we'll throw in the end of free and fair elections and a sham wow for free. America's always been run by businessmen. Why do you think it's the only subject we don't learn in school? Because if you teach the customer business, well, guess what? That's bad for business, isn't it? Very good. Gold star to you. Every year until I was 18, we learned the story of Christopher Columbus. I should have been learning stocks, bonds, investments, how to responsibly manage credit card debt, and how to learn to file my taxes. Not the Nina, the La Quinta, and whatever the other one was. The whole story of Christopher Columbus could be told in 5 seconds anyway. Once upon a time, it's an Italian man who accidentally bumped into a country he didn't even know he was looking for, but it was already inhabited by natives who didn't want to sell it, so he just took it anyway. And America's first businessman was born in the nation's first hostile takeover. Hope you liked your bedtime story. Night night. What America needs right now is a businessman. Really? This world needs another businessman.
And right now, Donald Trump's cabinet is full of business men and women. From the wrestling ring, the WWE or whatever they call it, from pedos, business men and women. Scary, quite scary. So, grocery store shopping, here we come.
Today is a special outing for you. We are at a grocery store, so you can practice buying some food.
Nobody knows what to do.
And that's why we made a grocery list before we left. Can you read off your grocery list?
Canned fruits, butter, crackers, chicken.
That one says ketchup. Why don't we just go walk around the store? What's up, buddy? Why are you stopping?
I hope the press got the crowd outside. Did you see the people? Did you see the number of people?
Okay, buddy. Those people and this crowd, they're just people here to shop for groceries, just like you. Why don't you pick out a treat for yourself?
I want this to have it.
Okay, you sure you want that popcorn?
It's a nice store, though, isn't it?
It is a nice store. And do you remember what we're doing here?
Buying food.
That's right, buying food. Now, why don't we go practice paying at the cash register? Here's some money.
Here.
Okay, Donald, this isn't a strip club. You don't just throw money at people, okay? You know what? I think you've had enough excitement for today. I think it's time you went back to the
Insane asylum.
That's right. You did a good job, though.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Donald, today is a special outing for you. We are at a grocery store, so you can practice buying.
Could you even imagine Mr. Donald J. Trump in a grocery store? He has never been in a grocery store. He has not had a life like we have lived. He hasn't. His life has been blessed since he was a child. We are all blessed, but he is blessed beyond measures with money. I don't know that feeling. I wish I knew it, but I don't know it. I didn't grow up with money. I grew up poor and now I'm considered middle class. But even in middle class today, we are suffering because everything is expensive. But I dare we complain about now because wait till he's in office. You think this food is expensive? You don't know what expensive is. We're not going to be able to buy but about $20 of groceries a week because we're going to be suffering. And Elon has already said Americans going to have to suffer a little bit. Do you not recall what Elon said? I do. I do. So you all that voted for Trump, this one for you.
Voted Republican, and now you're on the internet crying because Republicans are literally doing what they said that they were going to do. We have women on the internet crying that schools are getting shut down. They literally told you they were going to defund the school, and it's only going to get worse once Trump gets into office and they start defunding federally. We have Canada threatening to turn off the electricity it provides to the US because we threaten them with a 25% increase on tariffs. I mean, if you're bordering Canada and they turn off your electricity, baby, it's going to be a cold fucking winter. Trump just had an interview where he told you guys he couldn't promise lowering prices after promising you through his whole campaign he was going to lower prices. If you voted Republican, you just truly enjoy being lied to and then acting shocked. You don't get to act shocked, babe. You get to hold yourself accountable. Now you gave the platform for people like me to talk our shit because we're definitely going to continue to talk our shit. As all the groceries from Mexico continue to increase and gas continues to increase and your electric bill continues to increase because we hit tariffs with the countries we get our food, gas, and electricity from. I know if you voted for Trump, you're sitting at home like, fuck, what did I do? Unless you're the lip curl girl, then you're just stupid. But everybody else who just chose not to educate themselves before the election and now they're being educated after the election, I know you're sitting at home like, fuck. And there's nothing you can do. Now you got to hold yourself accountable for the next 4 years and the following years that we're still going to reap the ramifications of Trump's shit decisions. Other than that, the only thing Trump has managed to do is put out a perfume and cologne, $199 on his website. So, yeah. You voted Republican and now you're on the internet crying because Republicans are
So,
literally...
yeah. Tough titty said the kitty, but the milk's still good. That price of that milk that y'all been complaining about, it is going to skyrocket. But I don't drink milk, so I don't have to worry about that. I don't eat eggs, so I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about that. I just don't. I love you all. Okay. Tough titty said the kitty. Tough titty said the kitty, but the milk's still good. Schools being shut
From
down.
parents, the Louisville School Board voted to close all 5 schools, and those include Owen, Creekside, Garden Ridge, Highland Village, and Polster's STEM Academy. All the votes were unanimous except the closure of Highland Village Elementary, with 1 board member voting no. And the district also blamed state lawmakers, of course, increasing the funding, as I mentioned, for inflation reasons. And some parents expressed their disappointments after a decision was made.
You all were
I know we're gonna be
warned.
okay. I know our kids are resilient, and
Project
honestly, the schools
2025.
we're gonna go to are great schools, but they're not the one we chose. We bought our house for that school, and it's just gonna change all of our lives pretty drastically.
Well, the parents were visibly upset after the meeting, and there was another
Project
conversation
2025.
about boundaries for enrollment for 7 districts as well. And the district is currently facing a $4.5 million deficit. And by the way, the pleas from parents, the Louisville School Board voted to close all 5 schools, and those include Owen, Creekside, Garden Ridge, Highland Village, and Polster's STEM.
I recall, those of you who've been watching me for a while, because I haven't been doing this very long, but I read to y'all Project 2025, a great portion of it. And it stated they will be cutting some of the schools, funding for schools. And it's happening already. They already pre-preparing because Donald Trump has so much pull because there's so many Republicans running things. They already pulling funding for school. People have bought their homes in that district so their children can go to a great school. Tough titty said the kitty because Donald Trump said that milk is not good. MAGA is a cult.
MAGA isn't a cult. MAGA is a movement.
MAGA isn't a cult. MAGA is a movement.
MAGA isn't a cult.
MAGA is a movement. MAGA isn't a cult. MAGA is a movement. MAGA isn't a cult. MAGA is a movement. MAGA isn't a cult. MAGA is a movement. MAGA isn't a cult. MAGA is a movement. MAGA isn't a cult. MAGA is a movement. MAGA isn't a cult. MAGA is a movement. MAGA isn't a cult. MAGA is a movement. MAGA isn't a cult. MAGA is a movement. MAGA isn't a cult. MAGA is a movement. MAGA isn't a cult. MAGA is a movement. MAGA isn't a cult. MAGA is a movement. MAGA isn't a cult.
MAGA is a movement. Nah, girl, it's a cult. We all see it's a cult. You can't escape from the fact that it is a cult. You are in one, and I'm sorry to break it to you, but you don't even know. Anyways, my name is Mercedes Chandler. Give me a follow or you won't see my face again. Thank you. Bye.
MAGA isn't a cult. MAGA is
MAGA is not a movement. It's a cult. Y'all have been put under the spell of Donald Trump. I have told y'all when he's moving those hands, that's a form of witchcraft. That's a way to put spells on people. And in the Black culture, we are taught don't let people touch you. I don't like shaking hands because people can be standing there shaking your hand, saying one thing to you, but in their mind, they're putting a spell on you. Don't shake people's hands. Don't allow people to touch you. Because I remember I worked on a TV set, The Resident. I was a doctor on that. And this lady used to come by every day. My hair was so much longer than this. My hair was almost touching my butt. She used to come by every day and put her hand in my hair. She didn't have hair. And I'm not being mean. She didn't have hair. She used to come by every day and touch my hair. And my hair started falling out. People hands. Donald Trump putting spells on you. I've told y'all this several times. I got something else to show you. Hold on. Bear with me, please. Hand, witchcraft, voodoo. And it goes on and on and on. You will be surprised. Oh, I can't wait till it gets back cold. Please, God, let it get back cold soon. It's hot. I don't like being hot. One moment. Hold on, the volume is down. What is going on here? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna figure it out. One moment, please. I saved certain videos and links. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on, I'm coming. It's hot. Y'all gotta remember, I'm 51 years old. Bear with me. I'm a little warm. I'm overheating. Okay. What's going on with the volume? These dudes. We'll go on to the next thing. For some reason, I can't get that to play. Hold on, please.
And Biden, we continue to get higher taxes, higher taxes.
Whose tax plan are we currently under right now?
25% of my paycheck goes to the government.
Whose
I
tax
barely
plan
making
are we
any money.
currently under right now?
Biden and Kamala's basic
No.
tax rate.
We are under the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act until
Hit the like
January of
button,
2025
please. Thank
when it
you.
expires. We are still under Trump's tax plan. So if you have an issue with your taxes currently, that should be brought up with Donald Trump, as we are under Donald Trump's tax plan.
Kamala tax plans.
We're not under Kamala's tax plan. We're not even under Biden's tax plan. Their tax plan wouldn't go into effect until 2025. So if you have an issue with your taxes, that's Donald Trump's fault.
Kamala and Biden, we continue to get higher.
The thing is, I think Trump's tax plan expires in what, 2 years? Also, with the food and everything, because a lot of businesses are trying to figure out if Trump gets in there and he does this terrorist thing, how much is going to affect them. So they will be going up more, because if they got to pay more, why would you think the company is not going to want more? And we are under Donald Trump's tax plans. But for some reason, y'all like to blame Kamala Harris for everything. She is not the president. How can you say we're under Kamala Harris' tax plan? We're not even under President Biden's tax plans, beautiful people. We're not. We're under Donald Trump's tax plan. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's the truth. Look it up. His tax plan has not expired yet.
Ever he is cornered and forced to face even the smallest of consequences for his own mendacity and scheming, he reverts to the
Hit
greatest
the like button.
refuge
Thank
of
you all.
scoundrels. As Shaggy would say, it wasn't me. I did nothing wrong. I just showed up. They're the ones who went crazy. This man who constantly professes to be your champion, who says they're going to have to go through him to get to you, will always, when the boat is going down, be the first into the lifeboats, because in that moment, he will always say the same thing. I didn't know anything about it. I was just told to show up for a cruise, even though everybody knows he was the fucking captain of the ship. Whenever he is cornered and forced to face even the smallest of consequences for his own mendacity and scheming, he reverts to the greatest refuge of scoundrels. As Shaggy would say, it wasn't me. I did nothing wrong. I just showed up. They're the ones who went crazy.
That is true. Whether y'all want to admit, I'd be like, it wasn't me. Biden. But what about Kamala? He deflects. And it's not a good reflection of him. Sometimes when I come on here, y'all, I have links and videos saved. And sometimes when I go try to open them, the person that posted them, they are removed. So when I'm telling y'all I'm going to show you something, I can't show it. It has been removed. And I apologize for it, because I really want y'all to see that. It explains the hand movements. Hold on. I'm a woman of a certain age and I'm having a hot flash. I apologize.
Executive order that would create a board to purge generals. June 30th, 1934, Hitler would embark on a multi-day campaign in which he would purge Yahtzee leadership of people he deemed too powerful or opponents of his. This would be called the Night of the Long Knives. He did this so that he could ensure there would be no checks and balances of him as he tried to enact the more extreme parts of his agenda. By July 3rd, hundreds of Yahtzee leaders would be dead or fleeing for their lives. I hate knowing history right now. An executive order that would create a board to purge generals. June 30th,
Well, Donald Trump right now is going to be purging a lot of people. He wants to get rid of the FBI, not just the generals in the military, the FBI. If he can, he's going to try to lock up Joe Biden, his whole family, but he can't do it. He can't hurt Hunter Biden because he has been pardoned. And now Biden will be pardoning more people soon. Trust me. He has a plan. He's going to be pardoning more people soon. If he got to pardon himself and Kamala Harris, it will be done. Because Donald Trump wants to lock up and get rid of everybody. He wants to get rid of all the people that are Mexican, who some of them, their heritage is from here. They were here before you Europeans got here. And a lot of black people, not Africans, black people, y'all label us black. They were here already as well. So when he wanted to get rid of people and say they're not citizens, but y'all are not from here either. Okay? And he said he's going to get people that were not naturally born here. Well, Melania Trump is not naturally born here. So how do we handle that? Please explain it to me, y'all. And this is about
news
old
that threatens to
Elon.
destroy our democracy.
Elon is
Musk has
dangerous.
stated that unless the Senate confirms
Hit that like
Donald
button.
Trump's
Thank you
nominees,
all.
he will fund primary opponents to them, meaning that if the Senate does not approve Pete Hegseth or Kash Patel, that Elon Musk is going to fund opponents to run against them in their respective primaries. So basically, Elon Musk is the deep state. Yeah, not only does it undermine our Constitution, it creates a problem where in the future, any legislation that he wants passed in his benefit, anything that he wants done, any investigation that he wants done, he can just threaten senators with this particular tactic. This is cronyism and corporatism at its maximum. This is an oligarchy. Congress needs to act to remove money from politics. They need to get that done because otherwise we're going to be dealing with Elon Musk using this threat repeatedly throughout the next 4 years. In terms of corporate financing of elections, this is the sum of all fears, that now it's being used to leverage literally everything in a very open forum with someone that has hundreds of billions of dollars at their disposal. And as we see those reactions from senators, I will keep you guys updated. Breaking news.
Elon Musk is not a natural born citizen, y'all. Do you hear me? He is not a true citizen of the United States of America. So, Donnie boy, your co-president, are you going to get rid of him too? You making new laws. Hey, he got to abide by the laws too, because us Americans, we are forced and must abide by the laws of the United States of America. Elon, you must leave. Melania, you're going to have to leave too. If Donnie going to be true to what he's saying, but he's never truthful. And why are the Republican states poor?
If Republicans are so good at the economy, then why are all their states so poor? And when you read those comments, you will inevitably see Republicans saying, oh, well, it's cheap to live here. Of course it's cheap to live there. It's also cheap to live in Ethiopia. Would you consider that a well-run country with a booming economy? No, probably not. It's cheap in the same way that a McDouble is cheap. You're not exactly getting good quality. Your cost of living is low because your quality of life is low. You guys come last in education, last in healthcare. You have terrible infrastructure, terrible economic opportunity. You have high rates of cancer and heart disease and infant mortality and maternal mortality and teen pregnancy. You guys do terrible in education. You have low literacy rates. You have low test scores. It's just overall a bad quality of life, and you get what you pay for. Of course it's cheap. It's cheap because it's low quality. There's a guy on here that's been pissing people off by saying if Republicans are so good at the economy, then why are all their states so poor? And when you read those comments, you will never.
Maga, can you explain that to me? Because I live in the South. Why are the Republican states poor? But y'all spend all your money on gold sneakers and a Bible, $59.99. You can't be too poor because you're wasting your money on nonsense. You need food. So why would you pay $20 for sneakers when you can go to Temu and buy those same gold sneakers for $25? Go to Temu. Made in China, like his sneakers. They are made in China, probably by the main manufacturer. Save your money. He doesn't care about you. You want to wear his fashions? You want to get his perfume? Go to Temu. Temu. And get your goods. He wouldn't know. And then in front of his face, like he in front of your face, and make him think you went to his website and bought it. Treat Donnie how he treats you. I love you. Be smart with your money, because it's about to get rough for all of us. And I'm scared. I'm not going to pretend. Yes, I'm scared. We need everything we can get, because he picking all those billionaires. Billionaires cannot connect with us people. The American citizens, the 1%ers don't understand us. Billionaires only understand other billionaires. They don't give a hill of beans about you. So him giving them part of, being in his administration, positions in his administration, and they over your benefits, Social Security, out the door. You worked for that. We all worked and paid and took that. So we deserve to have that. Yes, we do. I'm 51 years old. I want my Social Security. I have paid into it. I deserve it. You deserve it. Don't let anybody tell you differently. You deserve it. It's yours. Oh, Elon Musk.
Elon Musk is fine with eliminating subsidies now that he's had almost 2 decades to benefit from them. A report by the LA Times found that Elon Musk's company, Tesla, received $4.9 billion in government subsidies in the form of grants, tax breaks, discounted loans, factory construction, environmental credits. And this report was from 9 years ago. I would love to know what the updated amount is in 2024 that Elon Musk has received in government subsidies. It's a classic case of climbing up the ladder and pulling it up after you. What are some of the other government handouts that Elon has gotten over the years? He's gotten almost $20 billion in the past 16 years in government contracts. And yes, contracts are a handout because our tax dollars pay for those. Elon Musk has also personally paid $0 in federal income taxes in 2018. Tesla has also gotten away some years with not paying federal income taxes as well. Elon Musk didn't make $400 million all by himself, yet he gets to keep all of it as if he did. Our taxpayer dollars helped make him wealthy. We deserve a piece of the pie that we helped him bake. Of course, Elon Musk is fine with eliminating subsidies now that he's had almost 2 decades to benefit from them. A report by the LA Times found that Elon Musk's company, Tesla, received $4.9 billion in government subsidies in the form of grants, tax breaks, discounted loans, factory construction, environmental credits. And this report was from 9 years ago. I would love to know what the updated amount is in 2024 that Elon Musk has received in government subsidies. It's a classic case of climbing up the ladder and pulling it up after you. What are some of the other government?
She's not lying. It's a classic case of climbing up that ladder and pulling that ladder up so no one else can get up there. What do you think he's doing right now to us, the American people? He's going to having meetings with people, and he's not even in there as a politician. And Trump is allowing this man that knows nothing about government to be over certain things, to take away from us American people. But Elon Musk, he is not self-made. He has gotten government grants, our tax dollars, billions of dollars. And what we, the American people, are to suffer? He said out his own mouth, we're going to have to suffer for a little while. Elon said that. So why would you care about Elon? I wouldn't do anything to support him in any form. I would not be on Twitter. I deleted both of my accounts. I deactivated them. I would not do anything to support someone that's taken away from the American people. I wouldn't care if it was Joe Biden and Kamala. If they're taken away from the American people, we have to stand up because we're going to suffer. Billionaires do not understand us. They don't have to worry about how we're going to pay for something. Elon's not worried about that. Elon doesn't have to figure out how he's going to pay for his food. He doesn't have to cut back on things. I cut back on things. Yes, I do. I cut back on things. Elon doesn't have to worry about that. So why should we continue to fund his businesses? He's not self-made. He's not the founder of any of those companies. Elon Musk is a fraud and a fake like Donald Trump. That's why they can get along, because they are the same person. Co-president when they get in office. Poor J.D. Vance, he just been kicked to the curb and told he's nothing because Elon is saying, get out the way, move, get out the way. You know that song? I can't say a cuss word. Yo, Elon Musk has stepped in, and if he can, he'll get rid of Donald Trump and J.D. Vance, both of them. He wants to be president. Elon Musk, who is not a true citizen of this country, wants to be president. He felt, I bought this, Dunny. This is mine. I'm going to sit in the Oval Office. We'll allow you to pretend. We're going to allow you, meaning him and Putin, we're going to allow you to pretend you're running something, but you're not. Elon and Putin bought the presidency. And what scares me more than anything, and it is not about race, we are American people. Elon, some reason, I think he owes something to Russia. Him and Putin could easily, once Trump is in office, come and take this country. He has already said Trump owes him. because he helped him win the election. Y'all, we are living in scary times. And guess who said that? Mitch McConnell. He said we are living in scary times. It is a fact. We are. We are the American people. You know what I watched and enjoyed? Georgia, over the country overseas, they overthrew their government. They were not going to take the abuse. It doesn't matter who's in it. It could be Kamala, Biden, Trump. We should not take the abuse, and definitely not from Elon Musk. Remove it and taking away your benefits, your Social Security. That is yours. We paid into it. Why should